नमस्कार। आप सभी लोग अपने अपने घरों पर सकुशल होंगे, इसी आशा के साथ हम अपने टॉपिक की बात करते हैं। तो एज इन अवर प्रीवियस लेक्चर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द बॉडी फ्लूइड एंड इट्स सर्कुलेशंस, इन विच वी हैव टॉक अबाउट द डिफरेंट कैरेक्टर्स एंड डिफरेंट थिंग्स of the bloods, right? And we are also already talk about the circulations and the blood and its components, in which we have talking about the WBC, right? Especially in that chapter, in this topic we have talked about the RBCs and their functions, how they can be just done, how they can be capable to remove the different things. But still we have to talk about the WBC or the leukocytes. First of all, we have to know that how these WBCs can be developed, means how where they can be formed. As I have already told you that all the blood vessels, they can be always formed through the bone marrow, right? Means bone marrow, it is the source where these all can be able to develop over there. On the basis of that, as we have told that the stem cells, right, and whenever these different substances can be formed, especially into the bone marrows, they can be capable to develop these all WBCs or the leukocytes. Generally, they are known as leukocytes because, as I have already told you, they are the colorless. They are never shows any dyes, specific dyes. So generally, they are known as the colorless things. So on the basis of that, generally they have also not the hemoglobin, right? And we can say they are colorless because there is no hemoglobin, they are not capable to show over there. And if we talk about their amount, generally they are a very short living cells, right? And at least if we talk about them, generally they have lesser numbers in compared to the RBCs, because I have already told you, or we have already learned that generally the RBCs are a long period of time, they can survive up to 120 days, right? But instead of that, these WBCs can survive only few days, right? Or we can say that if we talk about their numbers, that generally in a human being there is at least 6,000 to 8,000 per cubic millimeter, they are found over there. Means generally their number is very less in compared to the RBCs, because RBCs are 5 to 5.5 millions are per cubic millimeters, but instead of that, the WBCs, which is at least only 6,000 to 8,000 cubic per millimeter, right, in our bloods. So we can say they can be are found over there. Evenly, we can say whenever they can move in a amoeboid fashion, generally as the amoeba can be moved, in the same way the WBCs can also move in our blood. Evenly, we can say whenever these can be squeezed through the capillaries wall and move to the site of action. जब ये आपकी whenever they can be just move with the help of the capillaries wall, in that particular conditions they are known as diapetesis, right? And on the basis of their categories, they can be again classified into two categories, right? That is the granulocytes and the agranulocytes. Means if we talk about the granulocytes and the agranulocytes, means first of all we have to know what about that these granulocytes means generally we can say whenever the blood cells have their own granules inside their cytoplasm. So generally these granulocytes have, we can say, in their these cells or inside their cells there is a cytoplasm, right? And these granulocytes can be capable to get the absorption of the some specific type of the dyes. It may be means granulocytes which cannot be able to stand by any dyes, means these can be always help to get or absorb the any type of the dyes. So generally they can be easily visible in compared to the agranulocytes. So we can compare them, and on the basis of their absorption of the dyes, on the basis of their stains, they can be again classified into different categories, right? Especially three categories they are classified. That is, we can say they are classified into the neutrophils, eosinophils and the basophils. If we talk about them directly, these the eosinophils means eosino is a acidic dye, Eosin is a acidic dye. Eosin is acidic dye whenever and is orange in color. Means whenever the WBCs, the different cells which can capable to absorb the such type of dye, and they will just highlight it as the orange color. So we can say they are known eosinophils. Eosinophils, if we classified them, eosono means the acidic dye, and phils means they can attach, they can love them. Means whenever the different granules can be attached with the eosono, they can known as the neutrophils, and especially into the WBCs their percentage is only 2 to 3% is found over there only. And if we talk about their nucleus, right, their nucleus is just bilobed. I think you all have known about your headphones. Its structure is just like a headphone. अगर हम जनरल स्ट्रक्चर की बात करें, suppose this is the blood vessels in which these are the granules, right? Whole granules are found over there. In that particular conditions, we can say if the structure of their nucleus is like this, right? I think everybody will understand it like this. This is the nucleus. So this is their structures. But on the other hand, the second types of the granulocytes, that is the basophil, means generally they can capable to absorb the another type of the basic dyes, means they can be absorb the basic dyes, and they are generally blue in color, right? So in the same way they have also the, suppose this is the blood vessels, right, and these are the granules inside them, and whenever we can put the dyes over them, so generally they can become the green bluish in color. Means we can say they are the basophils. Basophils, and baso means the basic dyes, and phils means they can love the basic dyes, so we can say generally they are the basophils. And if we talk about their nucleus, you must know that they have another type of nucleus that is also a bilobed, right? Means they have also a structure like this, but they are not exact like the structure of the eosinophils, right? And if we talk about their percentage, that is only 0.5% of the WBC in our blood, right? But on the other hand, the last one, the most important, that is the neutrophils. You have seen that in your giving PPT, they have giving the neutrophils on the basis of their percentage, right? So generally in our blood, the neutrophils are the blood cells which cannot have shown any type of specific function with acidic or the basic dyes, राइट वो किसी भी डाइस के साथ कोई फंक्शन स्पेसिफिक, वो दोनों के साथ काम कर सकती हैं. मीन दे कैन बी एब्जॉर्ब द बेसो ईसोनोफिल्स एंड बेसिकोफिल्स बोथ, right? So generally they are given the name that is called the neutrophils, right? They are neutral to the acidic as well as the basic. So in that particular condition they have the such structures. In that particular condition we can say, if we again draw their structures, suppose this is the blood vessels, blood cells. In that particular condition they have the granules, but there is a specific type of things which can you seen especially in their condition in premature, जब वो small development हो रहा होता है, in that particular they have the structure like this, right? Means generally जो they have the nucleus like this. स्टार्टिंग में उनका न्यूक्लियस कुछ इस टाइप से रहेगा, लेकिन आफ्टर मेच्योरिटी दे कैन कंप्लीट फॉर्म द सच टाइप ऑफ न्यूक्लियस, एंड दिस टाइप ऑफ न्यूक्लियस वी कैन से दे आर नोन एज PML, मीन्स पॉलीमॉर्फो न्यूक्लियर ल्यूकोसाइट्स. क्यों कहते हैं हमको पॉलीमॉर्फो? बिकॉज इन यू दिस कंडीशन यू कैन से दे आर अ पॉलीमॉर्फो, नंबर ऑफ न्यूक्लियस आर जस्ट बीडिंग in a attachment, so we can say they are polymorphonuclear leukocytes. ये ऐसी leukocytes है, ऐसी WBCs है which have the number of, right, means ऐसा WBC की सेल्स जो जिसके बाद बहुत सारे न्यूक्लियस है, तो उसे बोलते हैं हम लोग क्या, न्यूट्रोफिल्स. जनरली we can say that they are neutrophils, but they are very important for our body, because as we all know that generally if we talk about their functions, these neutrophils can be acts like a phagocytes in our body, whenever any bacteria, anything can be infected in our body, they can be kills them and they can die very last. अब हम सोच सकते हैं why there is a percentage of this neutrophils very high in the leukocytes, because generally while they are just encountering with the bacteria and any infectious things, they can be always help to kill them, and during the killing of them they can also be dies. बच्चों, आपने देखा होगा जब कभी भी आपको कोई फोड़ा फुंसी होता है तो उसके अंदर से पस निकलता है, आखिर वो पस कहाँ से आया? तो यू हैव टू जस्ट रिमेंबर दैट वो जो पस है वो डाइज ऑफ द न्यूट्रोफिल्स है, वही न्यूट्रोफिल्स है जो हमारी बॉडी के अंदर डब्ल्यूबीसी के अंदर निकला है, डब्ल्यूबीसी की जो सेल्स है जिसके भरने की वजह से हमारा वो इन्फेक्शन दूर होता है. तो दैट्स वाई इट इज़ 60 to 65% लगभग जाता है. जनरली है तो न्यूट्रोफिल्स, लेकिन अमाउंट ज़्यादा होने की वजह से हमें वो हमेशा हेल्प करता है, राइट. देन इट इज़ we have to just come on the next one, right? Means we have to just take the another thing, but before that we have to also know the general functions of the basophils and the eosinophils. Basophils, as its name, as I told you, they are always absorb the basic dyes, so they are basic, and generally these basophils can capable to give the three types of the chemical substances, that is heparin, histamine and serotonin. Especially we have to know the functions of the heparin and the histamine. Heparin, as we all know, especially this heparin can be secreted inside our body, which can be always helpful us to anti-coagulating, anti-clotting inside our body. Sometimes we can say why the blood is not clotted inside the blood vessels, because this anti-clotting substance is found over there. But on the other hand, right, if we talk about the histamine, right, histamine, as I told you, generally respiratory system lesson mein I have explained you, especially histamine is a chemical which can be able to dilate the blood vessels, or whenever these blood vessels can be dilated, they will just increase this, and due to their increasing they can capable to just swallow our that particular part, and due to the swelling of that particular we can get the choked, as I have already told you during the some respiratory disorders. But there is no functions of the serotonin. But we have to also know the different cells, that is eosinophils. These eosinophils can always helpful us to attack our parasitic worms, parasitic organisms in our body, right? Especially generally we can say whenever there any parasite can be affected to our body, any parasitic organism can be found inside our body, these eosinophils can go there and they can be capable to kill that particular parasite, right? So we can directly say they can be always help to kill the parasites. Only one more thing you must know, that these basophils cells, wherever they are inside the blood vessels, they are basophils, but wherever they can goes into the tissues, in that particular condition they will act like a mast cells, right? So this way, this is the our first, that is called the granulocyte. Then we have to come on the agranulocyte. Agranulocyte itself say means a means no, so they cannot be source action with any type of the dyes, means they never shows any type of dyes. So we have to just come over there. So if we talk about these agranulocytes, generally their percentage is also very less, right? But still these agranulocytes can be very helpful for our body, right? Generally these agranulocytes are especially two types, that is the monocytes and the lymphocytes. Because this monocytes means on the basis of their structures they can be seen, means we have to know, as you can see in the structures, especially if we can draw, this is the suppose structures, right? So in that particular condition these agranulocytes have the cell, and inside this particular time the monocytes again have their nucleus like kidney shaped nucleus. I am not drawing properly, but you can just understand, I think kidney shape, bean shape structure, right students, you can understand easily. And these can plays a very very important role in our body, right? Because they are in numbers it is less, means we can say if we talk about their percentage, they are the 6 to 8% only, but still they can plays a very important role. Because whenever any infection will take, or in our body infection can be started in our body in that particular conditions, these monocyte will started to increase their size, they can change their size and they can become the macrophage phagocytosis cells, means they can capable to capture more and more bacteria in compared to the neutrophils can capture only one by one. It will take a very long time period, but these monocytes can capable to capture a large amount of the bacteria over there, so they can be always have to kills the such bacteria over there with the help of their macrophages stages. So we can say this is the most important thing in the point of view of the monocytes. But this agranulocyte can again have the second type, that is called the lymphocytes. That is, you can say especially lymphocyte does not is also colorless, right? And they don't have any stain in the particular condition. As you can see, if we talk about the nucleus especially, there is no need, you can just see especially in the diagram, but there is generally they show with the red color, but that is not a red color, okay? Their nucleus like this, did not show any type of specific color like this one. So their nucleus and their structure of cells is called when they are also 20 to 25% in our body, because they can also play a very important role in our body over there, right? So directly if we can talk about the lymphocytes, generally lymphocytes are two types in our body, that is lymphocyte B and T lymphocytes, right? B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes, generally if we talk about after the development from the stem cells bone marrow, they can be mature and they directly flows into the WBC. but generally the T lymphocyte which are not mature, जब वो ब्लड वेसल्स में पहुंचती हैं WBCs में, तो जनरली दे आर नॉट मेच्योर, बट आफ्टर दैट दे आर गो ट्रांसपोर्टेड टू द thymus in our body, where they will get matured and they will also act like a very important role for the antibodies, means they can fight against any antigens which can attack on our bodies. So this is the ways through which these blood vessels can be always helpful for the developmenting, for the helping to our body properly. But I think in the other hand is another thing, that is the thrombocytes, as we have already talked about these thrombocytes in our previous lecture. So students, we in next coming lectures we will talk about the blood groups, Rh factors and some coagulations of the blood, right? So up to here you must complete your notes, and thank you.